let's rewind to the past. I'm sure most of you guys grew up climbing trees, swimming in lakes, camping in tents. I know that I did. So now let's fast forward to the present. Earth has been around for 6.4 billion years, and humans have been around for 200,000 years. When we shorten that into a condensed Earth year, humans have been around for 2 seconds. And in that 2 seconds, we have released enough carbon dioxide emissions to pollute the Earth so much so that within the next Earth year, photosynthesis will not be possible and everything will die. 10 to 22 years old, the most critical ages we have right now to impact future generations in a way that is somewhat free from cognitive bias. But how do we make people care? And how do we teach future generations the impact of their actions? Our team decided to go with gaming in a way that is fun, educational, and engaging. I would like to introduce to you Trash Stop. Trash Stop is a virtual reality multiplayer game in which you explore a real-life feedback loop and interact with objects to see the direct impact that you're having on your environment. In this iteration, we allow you to interact with trash thrown from a car and recycle the objects. Later iterations will include various aspects of a water pollution feedback loop that will indicate how the water pollution affects
trash in your face, just think about that.
Yeah, that will indicate how water pollution affects our ecosystem, from our climate to the food that we eat, and will allow you to identify actions that you can take to have the maximal impact in the minimal amount of time that we have left. Earth's health will be represented by a gradient ranging from red to green, and it will show you actions that will affect Earth's health as well as the amount of time you have left in the game, which is symbolic of the amount of time we have left in the Earth. So imagine Earth's narrative. Your lifespan can be lengthened by 7 minutes here, or it can be 2 seconds. Trash Stop, a call to action, or a place to stay.
Yes. All right. We have, oh yeah, where should I stand? Okay.
There you go.
So thank you, Morgan. That was fantastic. And so in the last couple minutes, I'll talk about the team, a little strategy, why we do what we did, some bragging things. So one thing that's cool is that we created all these design assets and all this thing, everything from scratch. We didn't take anything from the asset store. We didn't find anything online. So the whole environment that you see is from scratch. And we got our 2 designers here. And then a little strategy, like why did we decide to make this game? Why is it so simple versus being a complicated puzzle? We figure in order to influence a large audience, you need to captivate a large audience, and then we're focusing on kids, so let's create something simple that's fun for kids, get them engaged, and then add like little educational elements into it, right? Like, and then we love this concept of trash in your face. Right? So like you got all this trash in your face and you have to just throw it in the compost, throw it in the recycling bin, get it out, and that's sort of symbolic of the world these days. And it's also a simple way to communicate that idea to kids.
Who knows, maybe they want to have volunteer.
Yeah, maybe they want, yeah, right,
Service
exactly. I agree.
Police.
Yeah, and so here's our team.
Trash off the side of the road.
Lead designer came up with a low poly concept and basically built everything you see like in 2 days. Awesome. We got Nicholas, our junior designer and lead visionary. We got our father, Daniel. We got Tamar, who provided a lot of design inspiration and leadership. We have Morgan, who's just learning Unity, and she coded stuff, and how she created the array to randomize whether it's trash or compost or recyclable.
Only contribution I made. No, I'm just
and then our lead developer, our fierce development leader, Andrew, who really just owned it and created this trash magnet concept that I think is really cool. So, thanks, Steve.